Hello, we are going to do another fun lesson in math today. We are going to draw a picture graph to represent data with up to 4 choices from a tally chart. Okay, if you want to grab a pencil and paper and follow along with me, you can. I am sorry you do not have a math book, but this is kind of fun. It says each picture in the graph stands for one flower. Okay, so right here's the key. The oval, the blue oval, stands for one flower. Draw pictures to show the data in the tally chart. So Jessie has 3 flowers. The title of this chart is number of flowers picked. And this one says number of flowers picked. Also, only this right here, tally marks, this right here, blue ovals. So Inez has 5. So all we have to do is come over here and put in 5 ovals. Remember, if you are doing this with me and not just listening, you can always hit pause because I'm probably going faster than you can write this down. Okay, so Paulo, he has 4 flowers, so we're going to put those in. All right, and then we're going to go to the next slide and see what questions we can answer from this. Okay, so I guess what we did on the last slide was just a little bit of practice using tallies to make a picture chart. So now we're going to have questions on these two when we transfer them over. Okay, so favorite sandwiches, we're taking tally marks. So we have cheese, which is 5. So, and it says that each smiley face stands for one child. And since I don't necessarily have a smiley face, I'm just putting circles in each one. And if you're doing this, you can put ... smile. Okay. So we have 5 cheese. We have 2 ham. Oop. Don't want to do that. There were only 2 hams. Tuna. We have 4 tunas. And turkeys. We have 3 people who had turkey sandwiches marked as their favorite. Now, here's the fun part. The questions. How many children chose tuna? Well, we can look in either chart. We can look at the tally chart or we can look over here at the picture chart. And both times we see that the number of children who chose tuna was 4. How many more children chose cheese than ham? I like to look at the picture graph for questions like this because I'm comparing the 2 lines. We have cheese and we have ham. And this is how many more cheese we have than ham. How many is that? Hopefully you said 3. Excellent. Moving on to favorite fruit, it says use the tally chart to complete the picture graph. Use a smiley face for each child. Always look at the key because sometimes the picture stands for more than 1. Okay, so sometimes it'll say each smiley face stands for 2 children or 5 children or 10 children. So always make sure you look at that key. So apples. We have 4 people who, 4 people who chose apple as their favorite. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why it's not letting me draw circles. Okay, we had a little technical difficulty, so I went ahead and put my circles in there for the smiley faces. So we have 4 apples. I looked over here at the tallies. 2 plums. Drew my 2 smiley faces. 5 bananas. We have 5 smiley faces and 3 oranges. 3 smiley faces. Questions? How many children chose banana? So you can look either place. You can look at the tally marks or you can look at the smiley faces. Both times you should see the same answer, just in a different way. 5. How many fewer children chose plums than bananas? So here I'm going to look at plums and I'm going to look at bananas. Okay, this many fewer right here chose plums than banana. How many is that? Hopefully you said 3. Good job. Okay, so here we have our favorite fruits again up here, tally charts and picture chart. How many children chose a fruit that was not a plum? So we count everything except the plums. We have 4 plus 5, which is 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 people chose fruits that everything besides plums, which 3 fruits were chosen by a total of 10 children. So if we add 3 of these, if we add plum, we could take these 2 down here to fill in here, and that would give us oranges, bananas, and plums that were chosen by a total of 10, because we have 3 plus 2, which is 5, 5 plus 5, which is 10. So if we come down here, we can say that it was plum, banana, and orange. Okay. So that is all for this lesson of transferring over tally marks to picture graphs. I think it was pretty self-explanatory, and I think that you'll do great on the questions. So be sure to hit next at the bottom so you can practice some problems on your own.